Welcome back to In The Slant. As you can tell, we are back and we have a lot of new things going on. So let me start with just saying, as always, I'm joined by Jared and I'm joined by Dustin. We added someone new to the mix. We wanted to get back to having 4 people, so we've added our boy Alex, who actually probably knows a lot more than us about football, someone who actually played more than we did back when we were in high school, and he went and played college football as well. But I'll let you talk about that a little bit. That way we have you acquainted on here.
Alrighty. I played at Hutchinson JUCO. Actually play with a couple NFL athletes right now. We'll talk about that a little later down the line. Played at Sterling College, played running back, suffered a knee injury. I've had 3 surgeries, so I'm here with the boys and continuing to talk about the game I love and grew up playing. So I'm excited to be here, and thank you for letting me join.
We're
Glad to have you.
man.
Yeah,
We're excited to have you. But football, you guys missing it yet?
Already.
Been crying myself to sleep
You
every
watching
night.
XFL? To
No.
replace your football?
Yeah, watch Josh Gordon go off in the XFL. That's
I'll catch a couple highlights on
No,
ESPN.
one thing I wanted to say, like, I don't know if you guys saw, but the XFL has a rule where, like, instead of onside kicking, you can go for it on 4th and 15 from your own 25. Is that something you guys would want to see in the NFL?
No.
Unless you want to get whooped. I mean,
And they actually had a 3-point conversion too. I don't know if you guys seen that.
Yeah, I
They
did.
have a 1, a
Really?
2, and a 3.
Yeah, I mean, that whole league is
Oh, wow.
it's honestly crazy.
Definitely different.
No, I wouldn't want that in the NFL. I like how it is right now. But one thing I want to start with and talk about is the whole Eric Bieniemy thing. For me, like as a Commanders fan, I'm very, very excited to have Eric Bieniemy on the as our offensive coordinator. But I think it's honestly ridiculous that it took this long, or he has to take a backwards job for him to get a head coaching job. Apparently, him in Kansas City, he can never prove himself, and now he has to take a backwards job to go to Washington to prove himself, which to me makes no sense. Like, I don't understand it, and I don't know how you guys view it, but like, I'm glad to have him, but I feel like he should have gotten a head coaching job already. When you have guys like Nathaniel Hackett that go to the Broncos and were absolutely terrible as head coaches. Obviously, the list goes on and how many head coaches have been bad. And then Eric Bieniemy, I feel like could be a good fit as a head coach, but he has to take a lateral job. And I'm just not a big understander of it, but I don't know what your guys' views are.
I say, I'm glad he finally got an offensive coordinator job with another team because, like Brady said, he's always put under like he can't coach. Andy Reid calls the plays, yada yada yada. But I give it 1 to 2 years. He does great with Washington. I can see him being a head coach really soon.
I feel like he had to take a step back to take a step forward, I guess. He's going from a team that just won the Super Bowl to go to a team that's been having a lot of issues from the owner of the organization to even the offensive play calling. So hopefully that he can turn this offensive play calling around, and then hopefully he can get a starting or actual head coaching job somewhere else in the league somewhere.
And I was scared. I was scared for the Washington fans because at first they were interviewing Greg Roman.
Oh my God.
That would have been terrible as a Ravens fan, having him behind our offense. You know, he's a great run call, head coach or coaching, but just for them to go out and hire him, and I know Brady would have been probably pretty pissed because
I would have just lived with it, man. What can you do as a Washington fan? It's like there's like you expect to be disappointed at this point. So like I'm excited for some optimistic like things going forward with Eric Bieniemy, but the Giants have been in discussion, and you guys know that I'm a Commanders fan, Jared's a Ravens fan, and then we got Dustin as a Raiders fan. Alex is actually a Giants fan, so
I am.
we're adding another NFC East fan to the mix.
Fuck them Cowboys. Sorry.
I wanted to ask you about Daniel Jones. $45 million per year.
Yeah.
Apparently wants that, and then Saquon maybe gonna hit the free agency open market. How are you feeling about all that?
I was actually just talking about that with a buddy at the gym, and it's 45 mil. I mean, that's gonna make the quarterback market change up a little bit. I don't really know exactly how to feel about it. That's a pretty high price, but I mean, he did prove himself last year, but that's just 1 year. That's 1 year under the system of Brian Daboll. I got mixed emotions about him still, but I mean, on paper, he looked pretty good. I mean, I'd like to see him throw the ball a little more, but we'll see what happens next year. And if anything, I'd rather have Saquon Barkley. That's just me. But we'll see what happens.
I mean, and like that's the thing too is like you have quarterbacks like Jalen Hurts that also want like 50 mil. So like I don't know, like comparing Daniel Jones to Jalen Hurts. I mean, I feel like Jalen Hurts is definitely the better quarterback right now. So like,
yeah,
only asking for 5 mil less than Jalen Hurts is kind of crazy to me.
This is another thing with Daniel Jones. He's had, I think it was 2 to 3 head coaches in his time with the Giants. I mean, he had Joe Judge. I mean, what do you expect
quarterback conversion on fourth and or quarterback sneak on 4th and 8.
Like it's just crazy. I do like Daniel Jones. I mean, that playoff game against Minnesota, I mean, he looked great. I mean, what else can you ask from a quarterback? But we'll see what happens. $45 million, that's a price right there. So
if Daniel Jones is getting 45, Joe Burrow's about to get 80 or something like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
That is that's actually me stealing a tweet from Twitter, by the way. Dustin actually told me about that, so I'll give Dustin credit where it's due. He's the one that told me. So.
Well, thanks for admitting that, Brady.
Huh?
I said thanks for admitting that.
Yeah, I had to admit my source that was Dustin, so I'm not going to take credit for that. But other than that, Derek Carr, Dustin, we got to ask you about that. Derek Carr is visiting the Jets.
Yeah,
He demanded his release.
I heard it
want to
went
be
good on
traded.
both sides for the trade to the Saints, which I down there always in cap space hell every year, and I don't know. I just don't think you're really happy. Besides anything, like obviously Alvin Kamara's probably gonna get suspended. Chris Olave is like the only thing that you really gotta look forward to in New Orleans Saints right now. So I see why Derek Carr doesn't want to go there. The Jets is a very good young team with a good O-line, a great defense. I feel like that's a perfect fit for Derek Carr. Hopefully Derek Carr can finally get a team with a top 20 defense, because you know damn well the Raiders never gave him that. His highest defense was like 22.
Unfortunately, the Jets are getting Lamar. So Derek Carr.
First of all, Lamar's not going fucking anywhere. I'll just say that now. And if Derek Carr can't do anything with the Jets, then who are we to blame here? Derek Carr himself, okay?
Yeah, exactly. Well, we can't blame him yet.
I mean, I would like to see Derek Carr and Breece Hall in the backfield together. That would
be awesome.
I mean, shout out to Breece Hall. That's a Wichita cat right there doing it in the league. So just give him a shout out real quick. That's awesome. Love to see it.
Speaking of Lamar Jackson, the franchise tag window has officially opened. I think it officially opened up yesterday.
Wait.
Or it might be today, yesterday, doesn't matter. But franchise tag is officially opened on players that can be franchise tagged. And, of course, there's a lot of names out there that are floating around about guys who can be franchise tagged. On top of that is Lamar Jackson. I actually have a list here that I wanted to go ahead and talk about. So it's Lamar Jackson, Daniel Jones, Saquon, Geno Smith, which I found a little surprising, Tony Pollard, Dalton Schultz, Orlando Brown, Jesse Bates, Ron Payne, and Josh Jacobs as some guys that could be franchise tagged. So, I mean, all of us as fans each have a player of our own teams on that list. And Deron Payne, for me, is somebody I would love to see back in Washington. I'm sure Dustin, Josh Jacobs is probably top of your priority list for the Raiders. Saquon, Daniel Jones are going to be high priority for the Giants. And, of course, Lamar Jackson being a high priority for the Ravens. So, if your team does lose one of these guys, how upset would you be? And, I mean, what do you guys think about the franchise tag in general? Like, I kind of like it, but it does limit these players in a way.
It does limit them, but it's not like they're going to not get paid from playing on that, franchise tag. Obviously, it doesn't give them a big-time contract or nothing like that, but it's hard because these guys are players that you really need on your team. And, for them to just go and hit free agency, it's tough for the team and then the player itself. You know what I mean?
And it's even harder, like, when these players are like, they want to go test free agency, but you don't want to let them do that because, like, one, it can jack up the price even more because teams are going to want to pay more. Two, like, say he does, like, really want to go to a team, like, you want to franchise tag your best player anyways, because so at least you can get something for him. You're not going to let him walk anyway. So I feel like a franchise tag is, like, an essential for the league, and, like, even for the players that, like, don't end up staying at a team, like, still franchise tagging them so can you at least get picks and draft capital and all that. I mean, it's a big part of the league, and I feel like most players that, like Josh Jacobs, even if we don't keep him, he's gonna get franchise tag. We're gonna get something for him. So like, even with these players that like you want them to stay, like you're gonna franchise tag him most likely anyways, even if they don't want to stay because you want something.
Yeah, I mean the franchise tag is very interesting. Players approach it a different way because, like, I remember when Kirk Cousins was in Washington, he got franchise tagged twice and played on it just fine. And then there's other players that absolutely just hate playing on the franchise
but also,
tag.
I look at it like it gives the team and the player also more time to maybe work out a contract.
Yeah,
you know
or
what I mean?
trade.
I think Jesse Bates was one of them. They franchise tagged him, and I think didn't he end up getting paid?
Yeah, or no, I don't know if actually I think he's still a free agent.
Is he really?
Or he's about to be a free agent this offseason. They would have to franchise tag him again.
Okay.
So Jesse Bates didn't like the franchise tag last year, and he like held out till like the very end. So, and then Dalton Schultz played on the franchise tag last year. Like some players will play on it, and then you have guys like Le'Veon Bell who obviously sat out a whole year. That was the worst decision of his career, it appears, because obviously the man's not even in the league anymore, and he's boxing. Adrian Peterson.
And
that's
rapping.
the last I heard of Le'Veon Bell.
Drop a 16 for
He
me,
did win that
Le'Veon.
fight though.
Yeah. One thing though we wanted to do today, as our main thing, is we actually, since we're just kind of waiting on NFL news at this point and draft or franchise tag, draft, when that comes around, free agency. We wanted to talk about some of the young talent that we have in this league currently. So we are going to be doing a 25 and under NFL draft. So we all have prepared a list. We're able to draft whatever position at whatever spot you want. So there's not like, you don't have to go in order. You don't have to go quarterback, then running back, then wide receiver, whatever. But the criteria is going to be 1 quarterback, 1 running back, 2 wide receivers. And then we're going to go like no O-line, because that's just going to take forever if we decided to go O-line. But you guys will get the gist of it. So we're just going to go ahead and start. So actually, we're going to do like serpentine style. So whoever goes first is going to, have back-to-back picks the next time. And then whoever's last going to have back-to-back picks. So to make it easier, I think we're just going to go ahead and Jared or Dustin, which one you want to start?
You can start, Jared.
Oh, okay. So
Jared, you get the number 1 overall pick.
Hold on.
I'd rather go last so I get back.
We're not going in.
but-
We're not going in order. We can draft any position.
Yeah,
right?
draft
Yeah,
any position.
any
We have a
position
whole
you
strategy
want.
at this. We're doing defense as well, by the way. So
I will take Justin Jefferson at wide receiver.
number 1,
Man.
wide receiver. Okay. All right. I actually
Hold on, was that a good or bad pick? What do you
I
guys
like
think?
I like the
respect
pick.
it.
I like the
respect it.
pick.
I respect
I do love the pick, to be honest with you. One player that I really do love, and unfortunately he is on a team that I'm not fond of, but I'm gonna go ahead since I know there will be a quarterback available to me. Actually, there may not. Should I go quarterback here?
Honestly, I don't give out my sauce right now.
Dustin was
I'm
spilling
not
his
giving
beans.
this
All
off
right, okay.
either.
I
All right,
was not going to go to quarterback
most important
first,
position.
unless nobody did.
I'm doing it. I'm going number 1 overall pick. I'm going Lamar Jackson to be my quarterback.
All right.
He's
Okay.
20. He's over 25.
No, he's
25.
literally 25.
25.
There's no fucking.
I'm
way.
telling you right now.
There's
Look it
no
up.
way.
Look
He's
it up.
literally on my list right
Wait,
now.
I looked at it too. I know. I think I looked.
Dustin.
Lamar
He's
Jackson,
25.
he's 26. I looked
Yeah,
it
he's
up.
26.
I swear
Sure.
to
He
God, I
just
looked it up.
26. I'm about to say, don't try to tell me.
Lamar
I know
Jackson's
damn well how old he is.
Dude, Google lied to me yesterday.
I knew it. That's what I knew. I wasn't. Yeah, I knew it.
swore he was 25 myself.
Dude, so I swear I saw it yesterday. That he
Man,
was
I would have
25.
took his ass. Come on.
Dude, wait. Google told
he
me.
just turned 26 a month, like over a month
Oh,
ago.
that's
wow,
so
okay.
overage.
Okay.
I-
All right.
That's on that.
Give me,
fucked.
give me Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts,
Number
number
one overall
one pick.
pick.
Damn.
already.
I'm going
All
Jalen
right,
Hurts.
all right,
No Lamar, I guess. My bad.
all right. I'm third. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I want Joe Burrow. Yes, sir.
He's actually over 25 as well.
He's 20.
He's
No
26.
way. He's class of 17.
I'm telling you, he's
Yeah,
26.
he's
If
over
he's
25.
older than 25, there's no way, bro.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
swear he is.
Oh my god. All right.
Because
Let's
if you guys like
backtrack.
ask Siri, she gave you like an older day. I think.
Yeah, that's what I
I
did.
had to
did
look
ask
up-
Siri.
I looked up
Jacked
individually.
bro. Okay, I'm gonna backtrack this statement. I'm gonna go ahead and go. There's no way he's over 25. Justin Herbert.
No, you're good.
He's
Yeah.
actually no, I'm just kidding.
He's 28. He played college for 6 years. He redshirted and got a medical.
Okay, so
Dustin back to back here.
All right,
Wait,
so
can I
Jalen
recant
Hurts
this statement?
and Justin Herbert are off the
Actually,
list.
I've already.
this
picked
might
it.
be crazy. I think I'm gonna.
Don't
One
do
pick's
it.
gonna be Jamar Chase, and my number 2 pick is gonna be AJ Brown. Back to back, I'm going receiver.
2 receivers.
I'm taking 2 receivers instantly.
Damn, now back to
all right.
Alex.
You got some cojones for that one.
So who was it, Dustin? Jamar?
Jamar Chase and AJ Brown back to back is my
Okay.
2
So,
first picks.
so it's my turn.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's your turn now.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just start it off. I'm gonna kind of do a little offense defense scenario. We'll eventually get a receiver. I'm not really tripping, but I'm gonna go ahead and edge rush, and I'm sure you guys know who I'm gonna say.
I already
Bosa.
know who you're taking.
Mr. Nick Bosa.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
get him. Who'd you think, Chase?
I thought you were taking Micah Parsons, which is
Hey.
who I'm gonna take
Yeah,
with this pick.
he is on my list.
I'm going Micah Parsons with my selection at edge, and we're only drafting one edge, by the way. So that was our
Okay.
one edge.
I'm gonna go ahead, and then since you guys are already at edge, I'm gonna go ahead and take Brian Burns.
Brian Burns, I like it.
that. Yep.
And then
I
you
like
get you actually get back to back picks.
I'm gonna go ahead and take Kyler Murray at quarterback.
Kyler Murray. All right.
All right.
Kyler Murray is off the board. He actually wasn't even on my board, but I was
Same.
thinking Lamar Jackson with 25, so I guess that's my own fault. All right.
I swore Joe Burrow was 25.
I
bro.
thought he was too, but he's not. All right. What do I want to
Wait,
do?
so all you guys just drafted edge. All you guys were drafted quarterback, so I don't gotta worry about that till the very last. So I'm chilling.
Pretty
right
much,
now.
yeah. That's
Yep.
it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
All
we
right.
all
Yeah.
kinda
There's
thought that.
I mean, there's a clear quarterback for you to take, Dustin. So you're
That's
chilling.
pretty
Yep.
obvious.
All right. I'm gonna go
Tua.
with my next pick. I'm gonna go someone who's super. I feel like I want to like a super underrated wide receiving core. So my
Already-
my third selection here Wide receiver, I'm going to Monra St.
I already
Brown.
knew it. I knew who that you were gonna
Monra
say. I
St.
already knew
Brown
it.
is such
Raw.
a stud. He's
Yeah,
so
he was
underrated.
If I know who you guys are gonna call, I'm gonna just spoil it. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
All right,
I knew.
Alex, your
Damn,
next
my
pick.
turn.
Good
Okay.
pick.
This cat right here, he can truthfully be a number 1 receiver in my eyes, but he has a cat with him on the team that's
T. Higgins.
There you go, T. Higgins. Hey, at least we got
My
the same
bad.
thought.
Okay, I won't spoil it, but
Yeah,
I had to. say
T.
that
Higgins, in my opinion, is a true number 1 receiver, but the fact that he has Jamar Chase right there with him, it's hard to be like, oh, he's a number 1. But if this man went to Houston or the Jets, I mean, you better be throwing him the ball at least 10 times
Garrett
a
Wilson
game.
might have something to say about that.
Yeah.
Okay, Garrett Wilson. I'll throw him
No,
out
I
there.
got
But
Okay, it's honestly crazy because I didn't have T. Higgins in my top 8.
You
Like,
didn't?
I
Wow.
did it.
That
I
boy
really,
T. Higgins.
I
is
really
raw,
did it,
bro.
but like, cause like literally my 4 remaining. Obviously, I don't need a receiver because I already drafted 2. Was like I have CD remaining, DK, Waddle, and Garrett Wilson as my last 4.
Dustin, you're giving us ideas, man.
But listen, okay, so
Dude,
yeah.
Yeah.
I totally forgot
Okay.
to write down Joe Waddle.
I was about
Thank
to.
you for-
Dustin, why did you do that?
I got Jalen Waddle on mine.
I forgot to write him.
Damn, that's who I was
Okay.
gonna take.
And honestly, this is gonna be crazy. I'm going back to back again for another same position. I'm going Sauce
I knew
Gardner
it. I was-
and Surtain back to back.
Oh, that's
taking
a
2
stud.
quarters.
I
I
love
like that. I like that. Okay.
I like that a lot.
All right, my turn.
Yes, your turn.
Okay. Since this man took, this is tough. This is honestly tougher than I thought.
That's
Okay.
why I took him down.
I really am gonna go ahead and throw out the fire right here just to get it out the way. I'm gonna be real. This man is also, in my eyes, he can be a true number 1. He just has a lot of good weapons around him. My second WR is gonna be Devontae Smith.
Oh, Devontae Smith. Okay, I thought you were thinking about somebody else.
Well, R.I.P. to
Who
my
you
pick.
thinking? Nah,
Actually-
we'll wait for it.
Jared, since I didn't
CD.
have him written down, actually, there's that guy too.
CD's nice.
Yeah, I was about to say. I
That
mean,
boy CD's
Like Joe, I can't believe I didn't write down Joe Waddle. That's insane. I am absolutely just sleeping. I don't understand it.
Bro,
But
yeah.
I think with my next pick, I really wanted to select him, and yeah, CeeDee Lamb's still on the board. I guess I'm gonna go. I have to do it too, Jared. I'm going Joe Waddle. I'm sorry.
Dude, Jalen Waddle's raw.
Dustin,
Jalen
go ahead
Waddle.
and leave.
That dude
Well,
is too fast.
Listen, since Brady just took my, I'm gonna go ahead and choose Jalen Waddle. all right, fine. This guy is super young. We all got to give him his props. Okay, go ahead and go Julio Jones.
Wait,
All right, I'm kidding. I'm gonna go CeeDee Lamb since Brady took Jalen Waddle.
That-
Man.
all right.
All right, see
I
you.
respect.
All right, you get back to back.
Just for me though, I'm gonna just mention this now. That just wipes off damn near all my receivers.
Yeah.
Besides one, but I don't know if I should mention him.
DJ Moore.
Yeah.
You get to go again.
Chris
Okay, so
Olave?
with my next pick, you know, nobody has selected a running back yet.
Nope.
He goes Jacobs.
I mean, I
I was
want
about
to,
to. I was about to take him. But
I
I got
want
other guys
to.
I like.
but I'm gonna go ahead and take Jacobs.
Yeah. Stupid.
You're fucked.
Josh Jacobs is off.
Josh
the board.
Jacobs and
Raw.
CeeDee Lamb. I mean, who else do we have besides DJ Moore that's left at wide receiver? Anybody got any names?
Chris
There's
Olave.
I actually have
Oh,
a name,
okay.
but I want to see if he goes undrafted because I think there's a name you guys may not even think about. So don't look at my phone thinking you're gonna.
Well,
I
he-
honestly-
he stole Jalen Waddle from me, so I might
no, he
have to
does
pee.
not.
Okay.
I honestly erased my receiver list, even though some of them weren't picked yet, because Brady's thinking that DK is gonna go undrafted. That's not even what it
No,
is?
it's not. It's
Oh,
not
okay,
DK.
Okay.
That'd be stupid. Everyone knows who DK Metcalf is. Okay, but my next selection, he had a terrible season, but if he had a different situation, he would be an absolute stud. I'm going Kyle Pitts, 100%.
All right.
Okay.
Kyle Pitts is my tight end position.
All right. Man, this is tough because there's so many people I just wish I could grab right now. I think he had a great rookie season, and I think he has a
Do
bright
it.
future. Who you gonna say?
What position are you at?
Corner.
Okay.
Tariq Woolen.
Yeah,
Tariq
Oh,
Woolen.
that's a good one.
I had him down.
I did not write him down.
Tariq Woolen definitely proved himself to be a possible vet. Like he's gonna be a true vet. Like he looked great.
I feel
Okay,
like
so
him.
for my first pick around, I'm on for the D line. I'm gonna go Quinnen Williams,
Gosh.
Yep, I like it.
and
So it
then
didn't lie to me this time.
Already know who it
Actually,
is.
no, I'm gonna save Edge for later. And then actually, I'm gonna go safety here, and I'm gonna go for Kyle Hamilton from the Ravens.
I had
Actually,
him.
as
Ooh,
my
I had
him.
safety.
Let's go.
I
That's a
had
good
him.
one. Let's go on.
I don't know how people would feel about it just because it was his rookie season, but yeah, he had a great year.
Yeah, no. I wanted Kyle Hamilton in the draft when Washington traded down.
You guys are like
Very,
also
very
you guys are
impressed.
also writing down your guys' team as you go, right?
Yeah,
like
for
Well, I have
Yeah,
hearts
yeah.
by the people I played. So
All right. You did your 2?
Yeah, I did
okay,
my 2.
sorry.
I did my
Who was
bad.
the first
Hamilton and Quentin Williams.
All right. Whew. You know, there's so many. I'm gonna leave running backs because there's just so many good running backs in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and go safety. I'm gonna sound biased, but he was hurt most of the season. But when he came back, he just played lights out. Xavier McKinney, safety.
Is Xavier McKinney really 25?
He's 25.
Are you sure?
I swear to God.
Okay,
Go ahead and Google it. Let's just make sure before we. I Googled.
I feel like he's older, but you might be right.
I don't know if the rosters weren't up to date. He's 23.
Oh wow.
okay.
He's a
Good
young
pick.
kid.
Why
He
did
was
I think?
born
Who am I thinking of
August
that's older?
9th,
No, because
1999.
Alex, I think I know what your issue was, dude. On some of those links, they were from like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
'cause,
they
like,
were.
I like
Really?
I was like looking at a list. I was like, oh, they're this age, and then like I remember I googled it, and they were like 3 years older. And I was like, I went to the post, and it was like from 2018.
Okay.
And
I was
Dustin-
like,
or-
I
Who'd you-
did see
who-
that, but when I went to the NFL rosters, maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
I swore Joe Burrow was.
It either, but
It
since
just-
Dustin,
yeah.
since we all have some stud wide receivers, I need some stud corners. I'm going Denzel Ward with this selection.
Good pick.
Right on the
How old is he?
Pat him down.
He's literally right on the
Bro,
bridge.
yes,
25.
Raw. He was also on my list.
All right.
Honestly, I thought he was older than 25.
So since I don't have many D linemen, that one is probably the hardest position for me to find. I'm gonna go ahead and get that out the way and choose Jeffrey Simmons.
yeah, that
I
was
like
my.
that pick.
You know what's crazy? That was
You
my
go
num-
again, Jared.
That's
That was my
right.
number 1, Jared, on my D line list. But dude, I just like Quentin Williams.
Dude,
speed,
you guys are
bro.
missing someone.
Now,
I'm
now
not
check
gonna
this
say his
out.
name.
Since I'm at corner now, because you guys all damn near taking all the good guys here, I'm gonna go ahead and take Derek Stingley.
Derek Stingley.
Yeah,
okay.
that's a good
Yeah,
one.
I like him.
Yeah, it's a
His
solid
freshman
rookie
year at
year.
LSU
But I
was
think
pretty
you,
raw.
I think you're sleeping. I'm taking AJ Terrell.
Oh,
Back-
I had him.
He's
Yeah,
on my
that's-
Terrell on my next
that's a
pick.
good one.
He was between that or Tariq or Woolen.
Well, Derek Stingley's better.
All right.
Is he though?
I don't know. He's gonna have to prove that. But he's raw. All right. Dude, running backs just no one's really. There's just so many good running backs. That's why I'm just being patient. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna get my D lineman out the way, and I'm gonna go ahead and be biased again and go Dexter Lawrence.
Oh, that is a good
that's
one.
a good one.
I didn't even
mean-
have him written down. Like some of these
Okay.
guys, some of these names is
So,
crazy. That I didn't write
Since
down.
basically I got my 2 back-to-back picks, I have 4 positions left. Obviously, I don't need to worry about quarterback because everyone's already picked that. Everyone's
Yeah.
already picked edge, so I don't got to worry about that. So I'm gonna go tight end and running back here. I'm obviously gonna take my number 1 tight end on the board, DJ Hawkinson, as my
That's-
starting
yeah,
tight end.
Yeah.
I'm glad no one picked him up. That's who I thought Alex would have to pick up. And then running
Nah.
back, ooh, it's hard on running back. I have a couple.
Dude, there's
Dude, if he had a healthy season, this dude is it's clear as daylight.
Oh, for sure.
Jonathan
Yeah, I
Taylor.
think- yeah.
Jonathan Taylor is gonna be my running
shit,
back.
that's how
I didn't even write him
Jonathan
down. I mean,
Taylor,
he's
what?
raw, but
y'all are sleeping. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, no, John Taylor's a good pick. Unfortunate season where he wasn't healthy. That's just what it
and he
is.
still did pretty good for even playing. Not
If
playing that many
this guy
games.
goes undrafted at running back, it's crazy.
We'll see. It's
Alex?
your turn, Alex.
okay. There's still so many running. I'll go ahead
Hell
and
no.
Do my second corner. I potentially think he could be all pro if he just can stay healthy. He's kind of on a crappy team. Keep it a buck. I don't even know if anyone wrote him down, but I'm gonna go ahead and say his name. His name is J.C. Horn.
No, I had him.
wow,
I had
J.C.
him written-
Horn,
I have him
yes.
written down as my number 8.
I actually had him
Yeah.
written
He's
down.
great.
J.C. Horn can be. He has all the intangibles to be a great corner. Just plays for the Panthers. He got hurt his first season. I think he can be an all-pro player. Just give it time. Just needs to stay healthy as well.
All right, I'm gonna go and take my running back here. I think I'm going to select. Wait, did I? I haven't taken D line
I
either.
feel like I know who you're gonna
Yo,
pick.
there's so many good D lines still.
I'm gonna go out there. Do I want to take running back here? Or do I want to wait? I'm gonna take.
Do it.
I'm gonna take Tony Pollard with my running back
That's what I was
pick.
gonna say.
Tony Pollard is gonna be my
And
running
it
back.
sounds crappy because he plays in our division.
Yeah.
Listen, it's really the Cowboys fans I don't fucking like. There's a lot of players on the Cowboys I do like.
Oh, that's how I feel.
So
too.
let's just Throw that out there.
Dude, I
The
was
fans
wondering-
are biased.
I
A
was
lot of them
actually
are.
wondering last night.
Very
I was like,
biased.
I was wondering if Tony Pollard was under 25, but I didn't look it
It's
up.
25.
But like, I mean, I got JT, so I'm chilling with that
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah.
But
All right, you
He's
go back to back, Jared.
All right, back-to-back picks. I need
Are
my
these
last.
your last two?
yeah, what's your last?
no,
two
no, 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 no. I
positions?
still got to get safety.
I got running
tight
back
end.
and tight end.
Hey, that's, yeah,
Now I got to
yeah.
get my last cornerback though. I
Oh,
don't know how
okay.
you guys will feel about this, but this is the last guy on my list, Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, I had
yeah.
him on.
Yeah.
I had him on.
He's
here.
like boomer bust, but
He is,
anyone
but
have a corner? Because I got one guy I want to say that was a rookie, and he had
I
a great
also,
rookie season.
I already have my corner.
And then
back to back.
so I don't think my tight end will get drafted, so I'll wait that one out. I'll do my safety. I'm gonna go ahead and choose Gardner Johnson.
good pick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I think this guy's name isn't gonna be very well. I don't know if you guys know him very well, but he's a really good safety. He's in Washington. I'm taking Cameron Curl here. He is
Yeah.
super
No,
underrated.
he was
I
my
like
number.
him.
He was my number 2. on
Super
my
underrated
list.
safety. Doesn't get talked about enough. He is an absolute stud. I love Cameron
Did,
Curl.
did everybody already choose their safeties then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I name some off that we probably missed?
Jesse
Jesse
Bates.
Bates and Antoine Winfield.
Hey, yeah.
No, I had
Antoine
Antoine Winfield.
Winfield.
I don't know how to
Remember.
say his first name, but Hufanga on the 49ers had a really good year this year.
Yeah, he was good
Oh
too.
yeah,
I
dude,
had
was
him.
the dude that long hair?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had a great year.
The Rams had a terrible season, but Taylor Rapp, I think
Yeah,
that's his
yeah,
name,
yeah,
is
he
bad.
was good too.
Smoke Monday for the Saints, not bad. But okay, so and one more corner that I think is slept on and had a rookie season, Trent McDuffie for the Chiefs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he
not a
was
bad
good
one.
too.
Played pretty well. Okay, then so it's my turn. Running back. Another rookie. Did not play the first part of the season, but Isaiah Pacheco. I mean,
Ooh.
bro,
Yeah, sheesh.
that dude is gonna be really.
Is Travis Etienne not still on the board?
Okay,
is,
can I ask a
but-
question? Did everybody choose the running backs?
Yeah.
I did.
How Brady, you did too?
Yeah.
How did none of y'all choose J.K. Dobbins, man?
I
That's
didn't-
have him on the
crazy.
list.
That's crazy, bro. Give him a healthy season. He's over 1,000.
Why did
Easy.
you take him?
If Jacobs was not on the board, I was gonna grab
I
him. I don't
completely
care.
agree with you that he is potentially gonna have a 1,000-yard season if he stays healthy.
Well-
Because at Ohio State, he was just
Dude, he's a monster.
he's a
He's-
monster.
okay,
if
but
we
he's
would
not-
have, if he ran in the end zone in the playoff game, we would have won. We'd be in
He's
Cincinnati.
not better than. I don't think he's better. He's not better than Jacobs. He's not better than.
You can name anybody else. He's better than anybody else you name besides Jacobs.
JT's
I don't care
better
what
than
you
him
say.
For sure. Of
Okay,
course,
maybe
you're gonna jerk
maybe
him off. He's on
Jonathan
the
Taylor.
Ravens. Like,
Dude, you do
Jacobs has the stats to prove he's the best
before
player
that.
in
You did the same
fucking-
shit before
No,
he was
I
playing.
did
Yes, you
not.
did.
Oh, well, these are my last two picks. So obviously, I have edge and quarterback left. The edge might be a little biased. That obviously gives it away. But quarterback, I'm going for Trevor Lawrence. You already know.
Yeah,
know,
I
he
had
said
him written down.
bias.
Yep, and then Max Crosby as right up my team. Ooh.
We're gonna debate our teams at the end, by the
Yeah.
way. So have these written down.
Remember this: Jacobs or J.K. Dobbins will have a better season than Jacobs
Hey.
if he's healthy. Mark
I'm
my
sorry,
words.
Dusto, if that man J.K. Dobbins stays healthy, he's gonna be looking like a top 5 back.
Oh, 100%.
Easy.
He's not better than Jacobs.
They need to
though.
run him more though.
That's the problem.
They got freaking Lamar. They're like, let's pull the ball, pull the ball.
Well, they run duo all the time.
RPO. Okay.
I think this is my last pick.
Yeah, that
Me
should
too.
be all you
Tight
guys'
end.
last picks.
Dude,
Yeah, I
there's
know.
not a lot.
That's
There's
what
not a
I'm
lot.
saying.
I mean, I'm not picking Daniel Bellinger, but he is on my list. Shout out to him. He's raw. Had a great season for a rookie. I don't want to butcher his. I'm not gonna go with him. I don't know how to say his last name very well, but Pat Fryermuth.
Fryermuth.
Fryermuth,
Yep.
yeah,
I
he's
had him-
good.
I had him.
Guy
written
He
for
was one of my
Steelers, huh?
tight ends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
That dude looks
he's
40.
nice.
I didn't know he was
and
under 25.
he did great on fantasy. I peeped it this year. I wish I picked him up.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
We're gonna add you to our fantasy league this year. I'm excited about that because we had
Sure.
we always struggle with filling the league with people that actually want to play. So
Mhm.
And Dustin and Brady went like a $200 buy-in for some reason. These dudes are bad gamblers.
200
No,
buy-in.
Yeah.
Oh God! I
Dustin-
did a $100 buy-in.
$20 what we did.
Dustin will take out a
Just
loan
shit the
to
bed.
gamble in fantasy.
Be real.
Okay, my last pick, D lineman. He's gonna be a free agent this offseason. Just came off 11.5 sack season. He's on my Commanders. I'm going to Ron Payne, literally
Yeah.
at the age of 25.
Brady,
so.
I love the way you're showing your team some love. I
I
love
got
that.
to, man. We got the talent. It's the
Yes.
coaching that's been the issue in my
Rivera.
opinion, or the ownership. Rivera makes some questionable
Bro.
decisions all the time.
2 D linemen we didn't even mention is Jordan Davis and Javon Kinlaw.
Yeah,
Forgot
and
about
then
Jordan Davis.
Ed Oliver and Derek Brown as well.
Yeah, man.
And on edge, we forgot about like Gary Payton, or is that his name from the Packers? Isn't that his name?
Gary Payton.
He plays in the NBA.
Wait. No,
Don't
Rashawn Gary.
Don't mention
I was
Gary
thinking-
Payton on this
Oh
podcast.
fuck! I was thinking of fucking NBA, but I meant Gary Rashawn
I'm
Gary.
dead.
Gary
I don't know why I
Payton
was
the
thinking
second
Gary
to be
Payton.
exact is an absolute. We
Oh,
won't go that
God.
far. Go ahead.
Phenom.
Go ahead.
All right, my tight end. You know, I'm not choosing Noah Fant. I'm choosing Isaiah. I gotta say,
I literally had him written
He's
down,
good.
so
Yeah.
I was giving him respect. So is that it? Is that our draft?
that's it.
Yep.
All right. So Jared, read off your team, and then we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about who has the worst team and who has the best. All right?
Oh,
Okay.
God.
All right, quarterback Kyler Murray, wide receiver Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, running back Josh Jacobs, tight end Isaiah Likely, edge Brian Burns, D line Jeffrey Simmons, cornerback Derek Stingley, Trayvon Diggs, and safety Gardner Johnson.
All right. My team that I drafted is going to be Jalen Hurts at the quarterback position. Just made it to the Super Bowl. We got Amon-Ra St. Brown, super underrated. Jalen Waddle, we all know how good he is. Running back, I have Tony Pollard. Tight end, I have Kyle Pitts. Both my corners are Denzel Wharton, AJ Terrell, two guys that can lock up on the outside.
Facts.
Cameron Curl, Deron Payne, and yeah, I think that round. And then Micah Parsons as well, who is all over the field at all times.
Right.
Versatile as hell. So I love my team.
Okay. Justin Herbert, stud. Nick Bosa, defensive player of the year. T. Higgins, honestly a true number one. Devontae Smith, in my eyes, another true number one. Just has a bunch of weapons. Tariq Woolen, great rookie. J.C. Horn, potential all-pro player in my eyes if he stays healthy. Xavier McKinney, another player that slept on, who is very good. And when he came back in the playoffs, it obviously showed. Dexter Lawrence, all-pro player. Isaiah Pacheco, great season as a rookie. Another cat you're going to probably see in the league for 5+ years if he stays healthy. And how you ever say his last name, Pat from the Steelers. How you say his last name?
Pat Fryermuth.
Firemouth?
Fryermuth? Yeah, it's hard to
Freiermuth.
say, I know.
Yeah, raw. But I do like my team, but there is some spots I wish I could honestly trade.
And I already know everyone's gonna agree with me in the comments. I got the most stacked team. I mean, quarterback.
Overrated.
Look, last year, but listen, quarterback Trevor Lawrence, running back Jonathan Taylor, wide receiver AJ Brown and Jamar Chase, TJ Hawkinson, and then we got edge, we got Max Crosby. D-line, we got Quinnen Williams. Quarterback, locking up any receiver. We got Sauce Gardner and Surtain, the two best young quarterbacks, locking up your whole fucking receiving core. And we got safety Hamilton, another young safety. Might not be the best young safety, but he's definitely up there, and I like his upside, especially since he's super young.
Well, you lost a quarterback, so.
Who has the worst team?
if you guys say I do, I would not be surprised. I got some rookies on there.
I honestly think it's between Jared and Alex, in my opinion.
Of course, Dustin's going to come from my head. Dustin has the shittiest team. Look at his
Who
quarterback.
has the best?
Brady does.
Do you like my
Let
team?
me see
Yeah.
his team again.
What's-
Hurts, Parsons, Brown, Waddle, Pitts, Ward, Terrell, Tony Pollard, Cameron Curl.
That's
Payne.
tough. I mean, you both.
It's all very
What?
opinionated, obviously,
Yeah.
but like,
But drop in the comments what your guys' favorite team is. What some choices that you would have done differently.
actually, that's
than
what I
us.
want to talk about to end this off.
Wait, did anyone pick up Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah,
Jared
Jared
was
did.
the
first
It was
pick.
his number one
It was
overall
the
pick.
first pick, yeah.
Just like he will be in fantasy next year, probably.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
okay, so here's some names I wanted to say that were not selected. Najee Harris, which is
He was
your-
on my top 4.
He was
He
kind
was
of
on
up and
mine.
down all year.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker, Brees Hall. Brees Hall, of course, was a stud before he got hurt. Garrett Wilson or DK did not get selected.
Damian Pierce,
Damian Pierce, also
Tua.
another one.
Brees Hall.
Here's the one I wanted to take, but as soon as Waddle came up, I was like, I gotta take him. Brandon Ayuk
Yeah.
is low key very underrated, and
Yeah.
he's just
He is,
behind a
he
lot of
is.
weapons. So I do like Ayuk.
Nobody said
He's 27. I was
Oh,
surprised
yeah.
at how old Debo
who.
was.
Yeah.
Debo Samuel.
Samuel.
Chase Young did not go at all.
I
But
had
his
him on my
injuries-
list.
His
I had him.
injuries, I
Same.
get it. I get it.
And this is another thing. A lot of these players have been hurt, or they're only been in the league for a year or two.
Mhm.
That's why, like, when you see them develop and blossom into the player they can potentially become, like, you can recant any statement like, "Oh, he's not that good." 2 years from now, he's just an all-pro player. I would believe.
We
Like,
And
forgot
like that's the
Winfield,
thing
too.
too, is like
Antoine Winfield.
Yeah.
with the draft, you're taking a lot of upside on the younger players that maybe are not fully developed. Like I said, like Kyle Hamilton. Like I think he has upside to be one of, if not the best safeties in the league. But at his age, I'm gonna take him for the upside over like Jesse Bates or someone like that.
Yeah.
Even though Jesse Bates is definitely a more proven safety.
a couple
Facts.
corners I
Mind you, he's
wanted
only
to,
a rookie.
a couple corners I wanted to mention.
Hamilton is.
Nate Hobbs,
Yep.
Asante
dog.
Samuel. Could have been
Yeah.
an interesting pick. if he went off the board.
I see, and like Nate Hobbs would have probably been higher on my list, but he was injured this year a lot, so it was kind of hit or miss with Nate Hobbs. But when he's out there playing, he's definitely a solid corner.
Dude, I can't believe that some of these guys are getting older. I mean, it makes me feel older.
Bro,
Joe Burrow, Lamar.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Man,
Oh my,
we
that's
got
another
He's
one.
on my list. I mean, he had a great
Yeah.
rookie season.
Is
I
there
was
anybody
thinking about
else?
him the whole time too.
Anybody else we didn't mention?
I mean, Tua.
Well, you said these
Tua.
guys are getting old. We forgot about all the guys like Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, Tom Brady. They're all
yeah,
gone.
they're all
Justin
retired.
Ben Roethlisberger, all them
Justin
guys.
Fields, yeah.
Justin Fields.
You just hey, this is NFL.
No, we were talking about
Oh.
something
Any
different.
given
wait.
Sunday, any year, you never know.
First fucking quarterback.
Okay.
Of course, he's gonna come after me because I called his ass out. He has the shittiest team. Hang up the mics. We're done. His team's ass. They wouldn't even win a damn game.
So Jalen
They
Hurts was
suck.
number one quarterback, okay? Justin Herbert was my number 2, then Trevor Lawrence, and then Kyler Murray.
Trevor, why the fuck would you choose Trevor Lawrence?
Honestly,
Out of all the dudes that are on the fucking
that
field,
pick- I mean, I get why you saved him for last. We all have quarterbacks, so
dude, I would have choose Tua
I
over
feel like the
Trevor
last
Lawrence.
pick of this is you're low key at an advantage
Yeah.
because you can go back to back.
Yeah.
like
And then, dude, literally my first 4 picks, literally 2 back-to-back wide receivers, and then literally the
And
next
2
2 back-to-back quarters. Like, I
Sauce
literally just took
Gardner,
them
bro.
both off the board.
All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for us this week. We will, like always, see you guys next week. We'll probably have some more news to talk about. Maybe Derek Carr signs with a team.
The Jets.
Franchise tags will probably be more apparent on who we know. And, of course, usually when we upload this, something big drops. So, anyways, that's going to be it for us. Thank you guys for watching. As always, it's In The Slant. We're saying peace.